Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Saturday, August 20th, 2022. And in this video, I want to take a look with a little bit of trepidation at a gubernatorial candidate, Kari Lake, candidate for governorship of Arizona. She is endorsed by Mr. T. She presents well on camera. My trepidation stems from two things. In the past, like so many of us, including myself, Miss Lake at one time was quite liberal. And there's an old phrase. I don't know if you've ever heard this saying. If you're conservative when you're young, you haven't got a heart. If you're liberal when you're old, you haven't got a brain. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I just think it's kind of funny, and it kind of follows my personal life path, because before I had life experienced, the liberal theories sounded fantastic. Anyway, so the other thing is that in today's world, which is so chaotic and in flux, even our best political candidates are very, 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 very flawed. But I did want to take a chance and look at Kari Lake through the lens of the tarot. Now, today I saw this fantastic ad she has up. You see, there's a law in place that you have to give equal time to opponents for political offices. And so Kari got equal time on a mainstream channel. And I couldn't find it on her personal website. I couldn't find it on YouTube. I did find it on a site that would rhyme with fab. So, and I'm starting at 3 seconds in, just for a few seconds, and you can just hear a little of her delivery. And then we're going to take a look at the cards and see what they have to say about her. Okay, hang on.
You're watching this ad right now, it means you're in the middle of watching a fake news program. You know how to know it's fake? Because they won't even cover the biggest story out there.
Okay. So she goes on quite eloquently about some of the big issues and things that she plans to address if she makes it into office officially in November. So here's what I want to ask the cards, and I will interpret them as honestly as I can for you. The person seen in the public eye as Kari Lake, gubernatorial candidate for Arizona. I only want to look at her political prospects. So what does the universe have to say about her value as a candidate, and will she continue to uphold the conservative principles that she now embraces? So what's it looking like for her? Will she continue to? So let's just see what the outlook is, and the outlook including conservative consistency. Let's see what the universe has to say. Okay, what does the universe want us to know about the candidacy and conservative consistency we can expect from Kari Lake, the person viewed in the public eye as gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake? Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Strength, Nine of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, Nine of Cups. Okay, we asked about the candidacy, and then the conservative consistency we would see with candidate Kari Lake. So this question is indicated by the Two of Pentacles, that there's two things in contention here. I don't think this is her having two facets to her character. I think this is just about the two concerns we have. And moving forward, we've got the Four of Swords going on here. Now, this tells us that there's some information we don't know, but this card also indicates sometimes you need a little distance to be objective. And it's hard to be objective when you have firm beliefs. So we are being told to be a little bit objective here and look at how she is now. You know, as I said, I admitted that back when I was in my late teens and early 20s, I was fairly liberal. I know Diamond and Silk mentioned when they spoke about Kari that, well, so what? Until Mr. T came along, so were they. So let's look. This is a beautiful card for the recent past for her strength. She's in a very good spot as far as her chances for election. And we are being told here in the present that there's a lot less to worry about from her than we might think. So if you've had concerns about her liberal background, let's put that up here in the things we really don't need to worry about at this point. Okay. The near future, this is interesting. Near future for her, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to say that, yeah, she's going to make it in. And then the Queen of Pentacles is a very tranquil energy. So we don't need to look for a lot of personal upheavals from Miss Lake as far as how she will perform and fulfill any campaign promises she's made. However, in that near future, there is a tower moment. Now, I don't know if this is a world event, the one we've all been waiting for, however it unfolds. Ascension, rapture, collapse of the stock market, and devolution. Who knows how it's going to be? But just as all of us are facing that, this is showing up again and again. There's a tower moment in the near future, and it's not just Miss Lake. It's all of us. But we were asking about her consistency to conservative values. Got a 9 here, and I am getting that means we're going to be 90%. She's going to stay 90% in conservative focus, and maybe that's good. 100% of anything, as far as the political realm, is not something you want. You want a little wiggle room for humanity, for humanitarian efforts, for leading with your heart and not just your dogma. Okay, let's get a couple other cards and see about what the universe has to say about her. Ace of Wands, yeah. Kari, you got this. Just keep campaigning the way you have and stick firm with your values and do your best to uphold your promises. And King of Swords is my Mr. T card, and we already know that he endorsed her. So yeah, she's endorsed. She's going to be one of his many endorsements that comes through and makes it into office, and she is going to do a really good job as the governor, and even helping navigate through some whatever this event is that we're moving closer and closer towards. Exciting times, folks, exciting times. So if you were wondering, there we go. That's what the universe had to say about Miss Lake. Now, I'm going to stop the video in just a second, and when I say goodnight, you're welcome to leave. But I did have a little personal anecdote I wanted to share with everybody that's interested about something personal that has nothing to do with politics or spiritual things or anything else. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate your time. I will never take it for granted. And I wish you the best of all good things until we connect again. Okay, here's the personal anecdote. My oldest grandson lives in Oklahoma, and yesterday was his birthday. And in today's complicated world, as so often happens, there's times we don't have the contact and relationship with family that we'd like to have. So for one reason or another, I've never had the closeness and the access that I would have liked to have had with that part of my family. I'm not cut off, but it's very limited contact. One of the contacts I do have, though, is sending birthday cards and Christmas cards and gifts and things like that. And they're old enough to text now, quite old enough. In fact, this one that just had a birthday is old enough to drive. So yesterday he sent me a text. He thanked me for my card and, you know, my gift. And I told him he was welcome, that I hope he had a fantastic birthday. And he said, yeah, he did. He had a fantastic birthday. So being a grandma, I said, you got any pics? I wanted pictures of the birthday, right? So he sent me 3 pictures of an electronics project he's working on. I don't even know what it is, some electronics equipment that he rehabbed and got to work. Now, I was really proud that he shared with me, you know, something he's proud of that he did, and this is something that was relevant to him. But I'm a grandma. I was hoping for some birthday pictures. Instead, my brilliant grandson shared a project with me, and I love the sharing. I'm not saying that, but I would have also loved to have a birthday picture. I haven't had any personal pictures of them in quite some time. But I got some pictures, so yay. But I don't know, you know, how much of a beard he's got yet growing in. Is he shaving every day? And how long is his hair and how tall is he? You know, that's kind of a mystery still, and I guess it will be for a while. But anyway, I'm glad Luke had a fantastic birthday, and I'm glad he shared some pictures with me. I just wish they were had people in them. So that's the rest of my story, and thank you for staying if you chose to stay and listen to it. Have a fantastic weekend, and remember, tomorrow morning, I'm going to be hosting a meditation, and we will meet at 10 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock Pacific, 12 o'clock Mountain, 1 o'clock for Central, and 2 o'clock for Eastern, and 7 o'clock across the way for London. And that you should be able to, if you're in a time zone that's different than that, you should be able to figure it out from there and join us. It'll be a live stream, and I'll start it about 10 minutes early, and you can just hop in and join us. Do so, please, just with hearts filled with light and love. And we are not going to be trampling on anybody's free will with what we do, but we're going to ask for fabulous things for our fellow humans and for our earth and for the path that we'd like to be on. So just all good things. And thank you again. Good night.